And welcome to a Tuesday edition of Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is a beautiful day outside, a little nippy. Good morning, Ann.
It's very nippy,
a little
Dan.
nippy.
It is, but good morning to you too.
Good morning. I hope everyone is having a pre-Thanksgiving surge. Excitement for the holidays.
I started prepping my dressing, which, y'all, I'm in my 60s and have never made dressing. So
No.
it'll be a first for me.
What do you do? Just buy it in a box?
Yeah. Or I know people who make them, and they make them quite well.
Well, it's just basically bread, isn't it?
It's
just
cornbread. I mean, I made my cornbread last night.
Oh, I thought dressing? I thought it was like breadcrumbs or something.
It's what I'm doing is old-fashioned, like traditional Southern cornbread dressing.
Oh,
So,
okay.
And I'm going to throw out a shout out to Wyatt Foley because I follow him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's a chef. And
He's a chef, yeah.
Dude, I'm making his dressing. I made his cornbread last night.
What's he doing lately? Do you know?
He's in New York.
New York.
If he was here, I would love to have him come on the show.
Now,
maybe I'll see that sometime
he
when
had
he's back home.
He had a couple restaurants here
Yes,
in town.
he did.
Or,
He
was
did. I
chef
know
there.
he did Seville for a while, and then I can't remember.
I think he had a place
in
on the
Jasper.
side.
There was one in Jasper, too. He did the Arkansas House food.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. But anyway, shout out to him. But I'm following his
Okay.
his famous.
Does he still put out recipes?
Yeah, he does little videos. It's
Oh.
awesome. You have to go stop
Now,
and start and stuff.
how do we follow him?
Wyatt Foley. Go to Wyatt Foley's Facebook page, and if you're friends with him or you can friend him, then be my guest. He's on either TikTok or something, and I don't watch him there. I just see him on his Facebook page. But
Does he ever get back in this area?
he does, and I'm gonna see about having him on. If I need to give him a shout out so
You
he
need
can
to.
tell me that. I think he would be a wonderful guest to have on.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway.
I went out and looked at the house again that I'm thinking about purchasing.
That's very exciting.
The inspector was there, a very thorough person.
Good.
And I want to get him on the show because I think it would be a public service for people that are, in the market to either sell their home or looking for a home.
Right.
To know what an inspector does. I was amazed at all the things that he does.
Is he like independent, or is he with a firm? Or?
I think he's independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't say his name probably at this point.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
Don't want to.
No, you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was very nice. Nice to meet him, and he inspected the property and
They don't just go look; they go look.
they crawl around and look, and they check all the appliances and they check.
Okay.
They even check the insulation in the wall with a ray gun. I don't know, some kind of dense penetrate. I don't know what it is.
So how was your insulation?
It's good.
I'm glad because I was a little wondered about that.
Yeah.
Make sure that was.
Well, some of these houses have cellulose blown in the walls, and over time it
settles
drops.
Kind of.
Yeah, it settles. It gets compacted in there, and then the top part where all the heat is will just go right through the wall because there's no insulation.
Which is different, yeah, because we use those. I mean, the only one, whatever those are.
Yeah, what do you
those
call
big
them?
long things. I don't know.
What do you call those things?
Stuff that my mom always said, don't crawl on
The
that
pink
insulation. It'll make you itch.
The stuff
Because we
that
can go
looks
get in
like-
our attic and do it.
Yeah, the cotton candy
Yeah, that kind
insulation.
of.
I forgot the name of it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fiberglass.
Yeah.
They've got a new insulation out. Somebody's telling me about it. It's not even made out of fiberglass. It's made out of wool or something.
Huh.
Wool.
Wool keeps sheep. Wool would be a fantastic thing if it was affordable.
I don't know if it's real wool, but it's syndicated wool. Syndicated. It's syndicated. That's it.
Neither one of us can talk. It's pretty
Wash in the middle of you, bye-bye. Boo-doo-boo.
synthetic.
Synthetic. Okay.
I had to clear my brain
That'll
from
work.
all that you said before
All
I
right.
could think of that word.
Well, I'd kind of take you down the wrong path many times.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wow.
we've got today. Tomorrow is pre-Thanksgiving Day.
We will be here,
Yes. And then we won't be here.
and then we won't be here. Yeah,
Thursday or Friday.
right.
Yeah, because I will probably I'll be too laid up Friday.
You got to recover from eating
Well,
or
yeah,
what?
I'll have
Is it like this?
a belly full of food, yeah.
Your arm's going to be, you're going to work out those biceps.
Yeah,
doing
my
this?
jaw will be sore from chewing so much.
Are you going to will you gorge?
I'll eat what's on the plate.
Who loads the plate?
Lily Hobbs will load the plate.
Oh, it's individual plates.
Yeah,
It's not like,
I think it's a plate.
I didn't know if they put it in containers.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I got you.
There's a dessert and the whole thing in there. And
Okay.
I think last year we did that, and it was a 2-day feast.
Good for you.
Yeah, I think it was 2 days.
We're not sure who's going to be there, so we're scaling it down. And I'm like, I don't even care if I make the corn I usually make for the kids, because I don't think either one of them's going to be able to come that day.
Oh.
And Brad and Piper, they're going to his mom's to eat. So it's like my brother, I think, make them.
Okay.
No, I'm like, I'm not going to cook my hootie
Well,
off.
I might want to put the Lily Hobbs thing in the refrigerator. And
Turkey and dressing may be it, and some sweet potato.
Well, you'll have plenty.
And I won't need
Sounds
dessert,
like you're
because
gonna-
Richard and I would prefer not to have the dessert in the house.
Yeah. Sounds like you're going to have plenty leftovers if no one comes over to eat.
Whatever. Keep going. I will sit here and let it just bounce right off me.
Just send me a pin to your house, and that would just kind of, be the icing on the cake
If you
for me
show
to
up
come
at my
over.
house, will you please give me forewarning you're coming?
No, just send me a pin that would say,
No, but
Kelly, she really wants us to come over.
Kelly wouldn't do that to me, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Not at least without saying so.
Yeah, she would.
You might, just for the meanness out of it,
Yeah,
just
just
show up. Yeah.
I might just show up.
It would be just fine if you did, Dan.
And I would say, I was hungry. I'm temporarily homeless because I'm not at home. Anyway, we're going to have a good Thanksgiving, and hope everyone gets to see their family.
Yes.
And spend some time. And they've got football games, don't they? Got some college
Yeah, they always have the Macy's
games and stuff.
the Christmas. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day parade.
Thanksgiving Day
We're
parade.
not on Christmas yet.
Yeah.
I am,
That's
because
good.
next Monday we're doing the Christmas parade.
Yeah, we
together,
are.
So
Yeah,
Back.
that's coming up. We'll do that
Yep.
live. All right, I guess we should talk about some weather. I thought for sure it was going to snow yesterday. The way
it looked like it, didn't it?
the temperature kept dropping and dropping and dropping, and then it got really windy too and cold. But today it looks like it's going to be sunny with a high near 55. Calm winds. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 36 degrees. Wednesday, high 60s, and then Wednesday night, low 33 with some wind.
Yes.
What about Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is a high of 45 with wind gust, and then Thursday night, a low of around 23.
Ooh, it's going to be cold.
Y'all, whatever. And then Friday is a high of near 45, maybe 44 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night, low of 26. Saturday, a slight chance of rain and snow. Afternoon, the precip chance is only 20% at this point, but there'll be a high of 47. Saturday night, low of 20. Sunday's high of 39. Wow. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Sunday night is a low of 19 degrees, people.
Oh, it's going to be cold. I always kind of want to know what the weather is going to be for the Christmas parade.
Dude.
On Monday, it just says a high of 45.
And it doesn't say the low at this point. But
It's going to be cold.
You know what? If it's windy, I digress. But if it's windy, does it not? I mean, we need foamy things on our mic. You're not going to be able to hear us if the wind is whipping, and unless they can put some kind of a block there, would be awesome. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Let's see. Scott Hoffman is doing the audio, and we use his microphones. I'm not sure what he's going to have.
I might have to not show up. I won't be bundled up.
It's going to be cold.
I will be bundled up.
And
for sure.
we set up high on this on a trailer,
right,
and we're sitting on cold metal chairs, and the wind is blowing underneath us.
Yeah,
I think my butt gets the coldest.
It's almost impossible to stay warm in that event.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if I bought like a heated gunny sack or something, if I could plug it in somewhere. Seriously. I don't do well in the cold.
Oh, boy. May
Anyway.
have to do something.
Anywho.
Anyway, our topic to ponders this week is all about travel. And we talked yesterday about if you had plenty of money and plenty of time, where would you go? We got plenty of responses.
We
on that.
did.
We got Spain. We got Antarctica. We got an ice wall. I don't know where that place is. Maybe it's. Maybe,
I think it's Antarctica.
Okay.
Probably.
I thought-
Bora Bora. See, I'm
Bora
all
Bora,
with
yeah.
these people that want to go, like, to the ocean. Green Forest. Jim Bumgardner said Green Forest. But seriously, as far and wide, that strikes mine, Alicia, or Caitlin's fancy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, if you had plenty of time and money, I think most people would just travel.
That was yesterday, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's today's, Dan?
Today's is.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Are you more of a road trip kind of person or a full itinerary traveler?
The way we travel now is not full itinerary. I like to have some idea. I mean, like I have to book. I'm specific to diving, but I have to book all that ahead so
Yeah.
that we have that secured. But as far as itinerary, no, we kind of, we have to decide what days we're doing what.
Yeah.
But no.
Kelly and I took a 10-day trip, and we really didn't know where we were. I mean, we
See, I
kind of
think that's
know
awesome.
where we were going. We just got in the car and said we had a budget. We're going to spend this much money every day, and it was either for gas or food or whatever. And then we found a place that we're going to stay there for 3 or 4 days, and we did day trips. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Wow. Yeah.
And we just traveled the west, and then we went up north and came back around, just one big circle. Went up through North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, those places. Utah. Oh, I love Utah.
So
Beautiful
you're both
place.
pretty spontaneous in that.
We can be, but now we've.
I don't live like that. That would cause me probably a little.
Really?
Maybe.
See, I
I
love
mean, at
that,
this point
though.
in my life, yes, but it's still because work's still in the. I don't know. I
You
don't
want
know.
some stability, I guess, some security.
Maybe.
Yeah. Now the trip that we're doing in Scotland, it's full itinerary.
Right. Well, and something like that,
Yeah, into a
I
foreign
would totally
country.
get
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done the same.
But we've always talked about taking another 10-day trip again.
Yeah.
Just going. I like to go to Oregon on the West Coast and that kind of thing. Now, I've talked about this before, but I did do a little train trip, a one-way train trip one time. And you can buy a trip anywhere and get off of it and get back on anytime within a 3-month period or something.
Really?
Yes.
That's
that would be
really cool. Is that
Yeah.
like in the U.S.?
Yeah, and it goes up into Canada too if you wanted to go up in there.
Man, if I could ever get out of the ocean, I would
Yeah.
certainly be on
And
board with that.
the closest depot is in Walnut Ridge, Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Which is not that far from here.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Anyway,
Who knew?
but today's topic to ponder
Yeah.
is: are you more of a road trip kind of person or a full itinerary traveler? Okay.
Well, yeah, there you go. Road
Yeah.
tripper, some.
Are you a road tripper?
I like the appropriate degree of planning. I agree with you, Jeremy.
Yeah, you got to plan a little bit.
I like that. I like that answer.
And I don't like to eat out all the time. I like to take snacks in the vehicle when you're traveling, and jerky and trail
Right, you
mix
don't have to
and
stop and eat. You can
Well, yeah,
right.
yeah. I like doing that.
That's kind of like a picnic in the car.
And we've been driving down the highway and say, oh, where does that road go?
Really?
Yes, when we were in the Monument Valley.
I don't know if Richard could do that.
Monument Valley. You see a rock formation out there, and there's a dirt road. Let's take that dirt road.
That does not surprise me about you.
Oh, well, I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah. I guess maybe I'm not that curious.
And then the road dead ends somewhere, and you go,
Why am I here?
why is there a dead body over there?
Your wife is sitting next door to you going, I just told you we shouldn't go down this dirt road, Dan. No.
Go to our Facebook page. Today's topic to ponder: are you more of a road trip kind of person or full itinerary traveler? What do you think Jim is?
I don't know.
I bet
I don't know. I have to wonder if Jim wasn't kind of like me and very regimented in that, and I think that comes.
We're talking
from,
about the station manager,
right?
Jim Johnson.
That because of the family that we grew up, that type of lifestyle, and I think through living through children will make you change some of those. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you having kids, it's not regimented. I mean, you can control some things.
Yeah.
But when they get even older, you can't control that.
Yeah.
So you kind of live on, you know what I mean? You live in the moment.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's doing now.
Okay.
You just got to be flexible.
Got to be flexible. Go to our Facebook page and let us know what you think.
I really did let you know what I thought.
Yeah, every day.
Our guest isn't here yet either. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Hello?
Where is it?
Why is there no sound?
I don't know. It's supposed to be playing.
It's going somewhere, isn't it?
It's going somewhere. Don't know where it's
Is
going.
Can
Don't
y'all?
know.
Hey, somebody who's listening, can you flip and hear us?
Let's do number 2. See where that's at.
There's no sound.
We don't have any today. I don't know why. That's weird. Everything's good here. Okay.
Never mind. We'll just read them.
Let's see.
I set those up too. That's got me a little bumbuzzled.
You want to do the first one?
82 years ago, Casablanca premiered at the Hollywood Theater in New York. In the scene that would have been playing, Humphrey Bogart urges his pianist Sam, played by Dooley Wilson, to perform the song that brings back memories of his romance with Ingrid Bergman's character, Lisa.
Okay. Let's see if this one plays. No.
They're
none of it
loaded
play.
in there, though. I mean,
Let's see. 33 years ago today, the United States abandoned Clark Air Base in the Philippines. Clark had been one of the oldest and largest overseas bases, but had been badly damaged by the nearby Mount Pinatubo volcano. This military march played as the Stars and Stripes were lowered for the last time at the base. I'm not sure why none of these are playing.
well, I'm going to go ahead. 16 years ago, teams of heavily armed gunmen stormed luxury hotels, a popular tourist attraction, and a crowded train station in Mumbai, India, leaving at least 166 people dead in a rampage lasting some 60 hours. Alex Chamberlain, who managed to escape, was having dinner at one of the hotels when the attackers burst in, and I'm sure that was his count.
Okay. Which one am I doing now?
4.
13 years ago today, NASA's Curiosity rover blasted off from Kennedy Space Center on an 8.5-month, 354 million mile journey to Mars. Mars rover project scientist John Gratzinger predicted big things from Curiosity.
3 years ago, Stephen Sondheim, the songwriter who reshaped the American musical theater in the second half of the 20th century, died at his Connecticut home at the age of 91. He was phenomenal.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay. This is a birthday cut. Impressionist Rich Little was born on this day in 1938. He's 86 years old today.
Producer and radio personality DJ Khaled was born this day in 1975, 49 years ago. He is a successful producer, and he's best known for his viral Snapchat stories where he explains his many keys to success.
Okay. And then our last clip here, which we don't have, singer Natasha Bedingfield was born on this day, 1981. She's 43 today. And she's a musician, and she wrote or performed Pocket Full of Sunshine.
There you go. I apologize for whatever.
Yeah, we don't have any other. I hope we have.
We don't even know.
Hope we have our ads to play.
Oh, well,
We'll
we're going
see.
to face them to find out, probably.
We'll
huh?
see.
Or we're just playing plow through.
We're going to take a break,
Yeah.
and when we come back, hopefully our guest will be here. And we'll be talking about tops, right?
It's supposed to be a lady from Mountain Home. Her name is Donna, and she is with Yes, tops, and it's take off pounds sensibly, and she's lost like some weight. And anyway, I'm not sure. I've been communicating with someone else about her, so
Okay.
there you are.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Our guest is not here, so we're going to tap dance for the next 30 minutes.
At least 15.
Have you learned how to tap dance?
You know, I had to do it in a show once. No, I didn't. I don't know how to tap dance.
Yeah, that's a good point. When you're on stage, and you're up there, and you come out and you're ready to deliver your lines, and someone says their lines, and you go, "Whoa!"
Yes, complete blankness, complete. Y'all, there's no description. The word is no way to describe what that feels like.
Well, you get a brain rush. You get
Sure.
When that happened to me, the blood rushed in my head. It's almost saying you need some extra something to get you to think about what you just forgot about.
What do you do in that instance, Dan?
I think I stammered and stuttered and maybe said a line that I remembered that had nothing to do with anything, and then
It got you back on track, though.
thank goodness the other cast member knew what was going on.
You know, yes.
And they repeated. They said, "Well, don't you think that?" And then said my line.
Lisa Johnson's one of those people that can do that.
That knows everyone's line.
She does, and we're advised that it would probably be good to do that. But at this day and age, I am absolutely so focused on trying to remember my lines.
We're at the zoo, folks.
We've got a big monkey.
We're seeing
the
monkey.
She can come in here if she wants to. No, she moved. I was like, we'll talk to Lisa.
That's radio people for you.
Now there's a turkey in the office.
Gobble gobble. That's the one that was that's the turkey that was pardoned.
Oh, is it?
But
have they done that yet?
I don't think it's going to last today. It's going
We
to be
got a
on
lot of turkeys in this office.
somebody's table before the end of the day,
including us.
and including
We're top
us.
turkeys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, did we finish our? You want to do any local?
You know what? This is probably a good time to do that.
This would be a good time to do that because
and
there's a lot of
Moark
things
Big
going on.
Deals is still at 20% savings. There'll be something coming up later. In the near future, hopefully. Because they like to feature things and help the businesses. Is the whole point.
Well, it's just a great deal for everybody.
You bet.
When you can offer a product that's usually cost one price that's half price, or 20% less, or whatever.
Right. Who doesn't love a good deal? Come on.
Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I do. I don't really know anything about it except I saw that flyer.
Yeah, it's really not it's not an event, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's just kind of informational. And I don't know where mine is, so.
Okay, well, Informed Choices Women's Center. And that is, I guess it's here.
It is.
The flyer says, pregnant, scared, we can help. Informed Choices exist to evangelize, encourage, and empower women in making life-affirming choices. All of the services we offer are free and confidential, and the needs are hygiene and bath products, hooded towels for boys, or gender-neutral pajamas, 12 months to 2 years, or toddler.
Yeah,
is that two toddler? Two toddler, yeah. Mm-hmm. Diaper rash cream, developmental baby toys for newborn 1-year-old, diapers size 2, gift cards for unexpected mothers during the unexpected hospital stays to aid with gas money and food. And this is the things that they need. Right.
And this, you can get more information at the website informedchoiceswomencenter.org. And I might try to contact that Rhonda Graham and sometime.
No,
anyway,
we should probably get somebody in to talk a little bit more about that.
Because, I've heard of it, and I think we may have even had a guest on with something specific to that, but it's due another round. So.
And we also want to remind people that this Monday, actually there's a, what is it?
I have a couple.
From 6 to 7 is a time to tiki. It's a tiki party at Signature Bank, and this is sponsored by, who'd you say that was sponsored by?
North Arkansas College Foundation.
College Foundation.
Yeah.
It says, join us for a tiki party at the Signature Bank Community Room, December 2nd from 5 to 7 before the Harrison Christmas Parade. Guests can enjoy live music by Yuki 66, games, food, fun, and costume contest. The costume contest will be held at 6 p.m., and the person in the best dressed Hawaiian costume wins $50.
Whoop.
Families can take a free photo in front of the tropical photo background by Styles Events by Ashton, and admission is free. But they'd like you to bring a food item, canned food item, to help with people that don't.
Pete's Pantry, which is the college's student pantry.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
I wanted to preface that after that is the parade, and we'll be broadcasting that live on K26 Hometown Television, 843 Cox Communications, and it'll be Ann and I. Let's see, me,
Ann and me,
Ann and me, and John Burnside and Jamie Holt should be there. That's who's scheduled to be there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we'll be out in the freezing cold.
About the freezing cold.
Okay, so I have some that you won't have, and I'm glad you did this because I forgot to do them. Cookies to Toys fundraiser is today and tomorrow in front of Walmart doors. They're selling baked goods to raise money to sponsor children for Christmas. The goal is to raise enough to sponsor at least 20 children. There will be the macaroons, pumpkin pie, some other things. And this was sent to me by Callie Mundy, but I'm not seeing on here who is, any specifics other than that.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can, if you're out by Walmart, you'll probably see them outside of there doing that.
Okay.
There's also going to be the new chamber president. They're doing an open house for him, a reception, and that will be on December 4th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Now, we did an interview with him.
I haven't talked to him.
I thought we did.
I'm
thinking of somebody else, Dan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Christmas decorating contest, window decorating contest. We talk about that one.
We did, or whenever.
Yeah. You're invited to participate in the annual Christmas window decorating contest. It lights up the downtown. You can make it festive for the holiday shoppers and visitors if you want to participate. Vote for. You can vote from November 7th through November 30th. Which that's almost up.
It's almost up, people.
Yeah, so go down and check those windows out and vote.
That's through Friday, I guess.
Yeah, that's hosted by the Harrison Daily Times. You can vote, I guess, through the newspaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can call to RSVP. You can vote now through November 30th. And to participate, RSVP Sherry at 870-416-5266.
Also, the Recovery Center of the Ozarks is... they have been doing an adopt a yard, and we had a couple on here talking to us about the specifics on that. But they will come and do your yard project or whatever. But it's people from the Recovery Center of the Ozarks, and I guess that's kind of a community.
Now, is that the same place that's up there?
It was with Camp Jack. I don't know where it is at the moment.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. The old Boat World location.
I don't even know where Boat World is.
Well,
I don't remember where Boat World is.
You know where the old Holiday Inn used to be?
Yes, I do know that.
Next to that.
Okay. I can't answer that question.
Yeah, I think that's where they're located.
Okay.
Because I see their truck out there, and they're doing a lot of work in there, in and out of stuff. As I go by, I notice there's a lot of activity there.
Well, they will do yard maintenance, limb haul off, mowing grass and mulching leaves, pressure washing house and driveway, and gutter clean out.
I might use those guys.
Adopt a Yard recipient will be announced on December 25th. So I guess you rcozarks.org for nominations.
Okay. And the Boone County Heritage Museum has winter hours. They schedule those. November through March is Friday from 10 to 4. First Saturday of each month from 10 to 4. They'll be closed other days unless by appointment. The only Saturday they are open is the first Saturday of the month. And they're located at 124 South Cherry. And I don't know if you've been in there lately. I've not been in there in a little while either. But it's jam-packed full of history items from Boone County.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's some open house things. You know, we had people on. There's one up by Table Rock Lake in Kimberling City area, and what those are the tour of homes. Mm-hmm. And for a fee, you can go check out everybody's Christmas home, but the funds go to further projects that help.
Yeah, they collect the money and then they choose a needy organization or whatever.
Well, this one is from 9 to 4 on Friday, December 6th, and Saturday on December 7th. Anyway, more information on that if you go to Neighbors and Friends of Table Rock Lake.
And if you're looking for something interesting to do during the month of November and December, Skate Mania has a schedule of events. This Thursday, they'll be closed. But you can go back the next day on Friday. They'll have a Black Friday starting. They've got that every Friday until Christmas. You can buy a $25 gift certificate and get a $5 admission certificate free. So you can double up. You can buy a gift certificate and you can get in free sometime.
There you go.
But that's happening right now at Skate Mania.
Wow.
All right.
Is it?
Are we up
Man,
to date?
that was this 15 minutes without a guest is really, really long, people. Let me just tell you. We covered a lot of territory, and it's only been not that long.
No, not that long. You want to take a break?
Let's do, I guess.
Yeah.
We're going to feed you full of nonsense.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the nonsense segment later.
Okay.
After this message, just stick around, stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey, and welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's what is it? What are you doing over there, Ann? Are you
twiddling my thumbs?
Twiddling your thumbs? And
yeah.
Why is that?
Because we're out of kilter.
No,
because,
we're not.
Okay.
We're right where we should be.
Okay, good.
We are doing very fine.
Yeah, we're good.
She's a little nervous. We didn't have a guest, and we didn't have anything prepared, so we're kind of tap dancing a little bit to feel a little bit.
But you know what? If you want to get out there and actually perform a tap dance, I would be happy to sit over there and let you have the floor.
I could do a tap dance right over there.
You want to go do it? Nope.
Nope.
Well, we all tap dance through life a little bit, don't we now?
We do. You have to sit back and think about it. And
what are you thankful for, Dan?
What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for family, first and foremost. I'm thankful for a good attitude.
You do have a good attitude.
I
or
don't,
at least my experience.
My life is not steeped in negativism.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Your glass is half full.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm wanting it to be full, overflowing all the time.
Right. Okay, maybe yours is 3/4. I don't know.
Well, it could be full. It just it's so full that I'm shaking with so much excitement that some of the water came out.
Okay.
There you go.
Nah.
Thankful for that. I'm thankful for oh gosh, let's see. I'm thankful for my wife, Kelly. Yeah. She brings me joy. And it's kind of nice to talk to somebody when you're lonely.
It is. I talk to myself.
Not that I'm lonely all that much.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. You need that.
Yeah.
You need that sounding board. You need somebody to bounce stuff off of.
Well, yeah, and if you don't think the same way, it's always good to have that other voice. You know what I mean? I think For me, it's accountable. It helps me stay accountable.
Well, and sometimes you're in an echo chamber in your own head, and you think something is a certain thing or a certain way or whatever, and then you bring it up to somebody else, and they say, "Well, it could be this," and you go, "Gosh, I hadn't thought of that."
Sometimes it's good to get out of your own head, isn't it?
That's my solution to the problem.
Yeah.
So it's good to have people around you that you
Most
trust.
definitely that you trust.
Yeah.
For sure.
And how many people around you do you trust? Is it a handful? Is it 10,
Completely
20,
trust?
30, 40? Maybe 4 or 5?
It's probably a handful.
Yeah. I think
I'm
that's
not saying that yeah. Well, I think about people that I know that I trust, but they're not my handful of people. You know what I mean? They're not who. How many people do I go to when I actually need something, and there would be a handful.
Yeah. Have you ever said anything openly to a friend that you thought was a friend, and then it comes back that from somebody else that says, I heard that you said this or you did this or whatever, and you go, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
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 That's sad.
It is. And it can, I don't know. I guess there wasn't much there if it ruins your relationship.
That's probably not. But the person that spilled the beans was a good storyteller. I'm gonna take that insignificant story and stretch it.
Some people just like to stir the pot.
Stir the pot.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not a pot stirrer. Not a pot stirrer.
No, I don't think you are.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
Do you watch football? Do you follow the games or? Do you follow anybody special? You don't do the Kansas City Chiefs or?
Well, yes, I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not invested completely. No.
Okay.
But.
Do you know who quarterback Patrick Mahomes is? Okay.
Of course.
Well, he's been fined $14,000 for a banned gesture.
Uh-oh. What did he
do? He did a gesture. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fined more than $14,000 by the NFL for a violent gesture. After celebrating a touchdown against Buffalo, Mahomes mimed shooting a gun. Yeah.
Okay.
But that
Sorry,
gesture,
I just did it.
that gesture is considered unsportsmanlike behavior. Last year, Mahomes had to pay $50,000 for yelling at a ref. And here's a fun fact. When the NFL collects the fine. The money is donated to the Professional Athletes Foundation and to the NFL Foundation. I would like to be the recipient of a lot of those fines.
Why?
I could put the money to good use. Just saying. If you guys out there in the NFL Foundation want to
spread the love?
Spread the love this way. Anyway,
what do you think about it in the first place?
What's
your gut feeling? Is that like inappropriate?
To be fined?
No. For the gesture. Does it warrant what it got?
I didn't see it. So I don't know if he was, just playing or he was like being malicious.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know.
I'd have to go back and I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know that he's a malicious person or not.
I don't know him. I mean, I can't really. He's a quarterback and a heck of a quarterback, but.
Yeah.
So on into the Menendez brothers resentencing hearing delayed now until January, and I know everyone is waiting with bated breath to find out more about the Menendez brother. Anyway,
what do you think about it after watching that documentary?
The documentary, I think I can't say as I believe him, but you don't kill people either.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was malicious. Well,
I mean, how old were they when they killed their parents?
I can't remember.
I mean, I think that they should be old enough to know better. I don't think that they were in a position where they were.
It was from your early on. You know what that could. They were traumatized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess I allow them some grace because of what they endured.
Were they too? Were they too embarrassed to get help?
Maybe.
I guess so. Yeah. That happens.
It's really sad.
In a battered situation where you're an abused in a relationship, a male or female, there's a certain amount of embarrassment there. You don't want people to know that you're being beat up
or sexually abused by your parent.
Right? That's right.
Yeah, it's got to be a dark place to be.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
What else?
I was going to say that Apple's top podcasts are not what you would expect. How do you donate? How do you donate? How do you date billionaire Taylor Swift, whose Eras tours is the biggest thing on the planet, and your podcast is only number 8? But that's the case for Travis Kelce. At the end of the year, tradition to put out lists like Apple is the first out of the gate with their podcasts. The Daily, it's a podcast, was number 1, followed by Crime Junkie, and then Joe Rogan is number 3. Mm-hmm. I listen to Joe Rogan. I think he's...
what does this have to do with Travis Kelce? Nothing. Never mind.
Well, I think that he would be the most talked about thing. But as far as podcast goes, these 3 that I mentioned are probably the most.
Jason Bateman.
Dateline NBC is number 4, followed by Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett's Smartless.
Did you watch that? Have you seen that?
No, I have not.
I mean, I watched it because it was. I don't remember how I could see it, but
it's
a podcast.
TV show?
It's a podcast.
Oh, it's a podcast. Okay.
But it's really, it's fun.
Are you talking about Smartless? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Okay, so like a county officiate in Michigan just took the oath of office for another term, but it's good grief, I cannot talk. But it's gonna hard for him is what it says. But it's gonna hard for him. That doesn't even make sense.
I think it's kind of hard.
No, I think that's no. But it's kind of hard for him to attend face-to-face meetings now that he's going to federal prison. Mark Brandt was convicted of using the family farm to do what? To grow his own pot.
Well,
why not, I guess?
He felt the need.
And since it was intended for Ohio, he got nailed on federal interstate trafficking charges. But he'll still collect his $15,000 salary to the Monroe County Commissioner and says he's doing the best job he can. Yes, he's doing the best job. Oh, my. Wow. Okay.
Well, if you're going to grow pot and your job's not in jeopardy, why not?
Why not? Well, I guess, why not, right?
You think about you think about law and order, and you think it should be right or wrong. Either you broke the law or not. Well, you're gonna break the law, but we're still gonna pay you.
Isn't that
It's
kind of
okay.
where our society is at this moment?
That's my gosh.
Seems
All
like.
right. We got to take one more break, guys. We'll do that
Y'all be glad.
right now, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. Hey, thanks a lot for staying with us this entire hour.
If you did.
If you did, yeah, thank you. We had a guest scheduled, Tops, and that was...
Take off pounds sensibly.
Yeah, we would have loved to have learned about that, but that's the second time we've
I couldn't work it out. The communication is hard.
Well, you were telling me that you had to go through a person to get
Yes.
to the person that was really supposed to be here, so
we
we apologize for not
yeah.
having that guest here.
Right.
And we'll try to compensate with another guest that maybe you know, overshadow the one that was supposed to be here with better information.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's diet. Is it diet related? Was it diet related or?
Well, it was about, yeah. Her I guess her journey through this Take Off Pound Sensibly, which is something I think people. I don't know a lot about it, but
now you have lost weight before, have you not?
I did. I did Weight Watchers.
Okay, and basically that's portion, right?
I did Diet Center to start with, and that was at the time fine, whatever. But it's all the same mindset. You have to burn more calories than you consume.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And one of them, like the first one I did, was my grandma. My grandma was trying to get me married off, I think. So she said, "Here, I'm gonna send you to the Diet Center. I will pay it." And you.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I wasn't like I was overweight.
Now, was is that at the mall somewhere?
I don't even remember.
I think it was at the. Okay.
I don't know, but I did that, and I lost weight and whatever. Okay.
Did you gain it back?
And back and forth a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the time I went on Weight Watchers was after I'd had both my kids.
Oh, okay.
And I was finished with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had gained like 60 pounds with both. So there was that area that was just flab. You know what I mean?
Right.
That I couldn't get anyway.
Yep.
But I did that. I lost the weight. I didn't exercise any of that
So
time either. And I wished I had. I had just portioned myself.
Yeah. Could you blame the program? Is there a point where you could blame the program for not fulfilling its intent, I guess?
No, because most of us up here.
Okay. So do you think that that's mostly where it's coming from for the people that just don't follow the
I think a lot
the
of
program?
it is.
Yeah. They just eat too
Nobody
much.
said it was going to be easy.
Yeah. Well, none of it's easy.
None of it's easy. But, you have to kind of, if you're working out, I've kind of changed my thought on
You've got a lifestyle
less
now, don't you?
or the total calories I want in the day has been, my mind has been changed about that, because you can starve yourself somewhat. Not that I was starving myself, but anyway, you just have to be careful about that. But yeah, you can do it. And I'll, I'll do the Thanksgiving thing, and then Richard and I will go back to our way we were eating before.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I think over the years I've changed the way I eat. I don't need a dessert for every meal.
Me either. I don't even want to have them.
I don't. Yeah, sometimes I don't even
because I don't have any willpower. I made a cake at Sweet Honey the other night. I had to throw it in the trash. I had to throw the rest of it in the trash, people. And I'm not going to lie. At one point, I took my finger because it had not been screwed. And I went, one more lick.
You just wanted to taste the ice, and that's real. Honestly,
It's
I don't
pathetic.
think that we need sugar in our system, do
It's
we?
very addictive.
Yeah.
You think smoking's addictive. Sugar's pretty addictive.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the start of Thanksgiving travel week, Dan.
Oh boy, today?
Yeah. It's also National Cake Day. Speaking of cake.
Yeah.
Anniversary of the premiere of the original Price is Right, and Good Grief Day.
Good grief.
Just like Charlie Brown says.
Yeah. Good
All right.
grief.
We'll
All
be
right,
back
guys.
tomorrow.
We got one more
Just
day
us
tomorrow.
tomorrow, too.
And it's just us. We have no guests, so we're going to be doing some. What kind of dance should we do tomorrow?
Punt. Or punk. I don't know. I know, not punk.
We'll do some improvised.
Ballroom dancing
Let's
tomorrow.
Let's freestyle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.